Apparently, Damian Lillard has officially requested a trade from the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, do I really believe it? I'll believe it once he's traded and on another team's roster. But in this video, I'm going to be saying where my top 4 landing spots for Dame are, considering that he has requested a trade. Before I go any further, make sure you like and subscribe. It means a lot. Please subscribe and please like. It goes a long way. I'm trying to figure out how to get in link things to do that, but just please do it. It takes 5 seconds to like and another 5 to subscribe if you haven't. So please do it. It means a lot. But let's get right into it. I just want to say Damian Lillard is going to be back in a Portland Trail Blazers jersey by 2026, if not 2027. And it's not going to be a surprise to me. It better not be a surprise to you. He loves Portland so much, and that is exactly why he requested a trade, because he finally is understanding that Portland's future is brighter without him there over the next few years. Now that they got 2 guys, Scoot Henderson and Shaedon Sharpe, that are going to be pure superstars and could be better than what he and McCollum ever were. So the reason he's leaving Portland is to develop Portland and let them do what they need to do to get into a championship atmosphere. Now, Damian Lillard is going to come back, though, once they're in that and once his contract's up. As soon as he can get back to Portland, he's coming back to Portland. The next 3 years or however so long it takes Portland to rebuild, those are years that Damian Lillard is going to be playing, trying to win a championship before he comes back. But that conversation is not why you're watching this video. The reason you're watching this video is to know where my boldest top 4 landing spots for Dame really are. And let's start with Miami Heat coming in at number 4. I'm not going to mock a trade because everyone's saying Heat. The only concern I have with Dame not going to the Heat is that he'll be disgruntled and he'll be upset because he clearly wants to go to Miami. But I honestly don't think Miami's the best situation. Miami is losing all of their depth right now. Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, those 2 guys are gone. You're going to have to fill those shoes. And then the guys you have to trade to get Dame, they're going to lose even more depth. And they're not going to be the same team that they were that just went to the finals. So I'm hesitant if I'm Dame to go there. I get Bam's your friend. I get you like Butler. But when you're on that roster, it's not going to be a championship roster. It might not even be an Eastern Conference roster. I don't even think they would be the best team for Dame to go in the Eastern Conference. So that's just my opinion. I'm not making a mock trade because I've seen so many of them, but that's just my thoughts on him going to the Heat. My third team is actually pretty shocking. No one's heard anybody say it, but I'm going to be the one to say it because guess what? I'm bold. And that's in the name of this channel. So if you don't like what I say about this, then cry about it. Whatever. It's Bold Hoops for a reason. But the team is the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm not worrying about the picks in this mock trade scenario because I know this likely won't happen. But if you're Portland, you get your big of the future and Cat, along with a rising young wing that is a phenomenal defender and could take another step offensively in Jaden McDaniels. If you are Minnesota, this move could make the Rudy Gobert trade look so much better because now he is a defensive anchor around 2 scoring guards in what Lillard and Anthony Edwards would be. And Gobert won't have to do much offensively, and he's going to be the defensive guy that Dame has never had and what the team really needs, because the offense is going to be fine if Dame and Ant are on the same team. No concerns about that. You just need the defensive anchor, and that's Rudy Gobert. So if Minnesota could pull off this trade, I like it a lot. But that's just a very bold idea by me. My second team is the Portland Trailblazers because I don't believe that Dame is actually going to want out and that this is just fake news. I wish I could say that seriously, but I can't. Real talk, the second best spot for Dame is the Brooklyn Nets. Now, he would be around high-level defense and shooting, which will lead to tons of success because he hasn't really ever had any type of help besides McCollum. And McCollum, there's a drop-off defensively. Nurkic can't defend. Like, no one around Dame could really defend, and a lot of players were suspect defensively. But this Brooklyn Nets team, they would have Dorian Finney-Smith, Mikal Bridges, Nick Claxton, and Cam Johnson, who can all hold their own on the defensive side. Those are the 4 guys around Dame. And with the exception of Claxton, they can all shoot. So this is a really good idea. If you're Dame, like, I'd prefer to go to Brooklyn than I would to Miami, but that's just my opinion. But I see the Nets as more of a contender with Dame than I see Miami. And I think a package around Ben Simmons along with Noah Clowney, Dariq Whitehead, and Deron Sharp, as well as a combination of 4 first-round picks that you got from Kyrie, Harden, and KD trades, that could really get the job done. And that could be a great package for Portland, especially knowing that you're going to get Dame back eventually. Like, I'm sold on that idea. But you may notice I don't have Cam Thomas on this, and that is because Portland does not need another guard because they have the trio of Sharp, Simons, who I think should be traded, and Scoot. And as I've said, Scoot and Sharp, backcourt of the future. Then Simons is their 6th man. But anyways, I like this package a lot and think that this is the best situation in the East for Dame. The best team, in my opinion, for Dame to go to may very well be very stupid and go for James Harden instead. But they should put all their focus in acquiring Dame because given the fact that Russell Westbrook almost took multiple games from Phoenix last year with no Kawhi and no PG, imagine what Dame would do. If Dame is traded to the Clippers and they have 2 of the big 3 healthy during the duration of the entire playoffs, they are champions. Unfortunately for LA, they would have to give up Terrence Mann in this deal because they don't really have any picks to give up, and he is the most valuable youngish player. He's not really that young, but he's on the younger side. You also throw in the expiring contracts of Robert Covington and Marcus Morris, which is nice for Portland, especially in the first year of a rebuild. The 4th guy in this deal is Ivica Zubac. I don't know how to pronounce the first name, but I just call him Zubac. The future for this young Portland team, as currently constructed, is 1 center away from having a deadly starting 5, and Zubac is the missing piece and is on a friendly 2-year contract that would need an extension, but he would be worth it in my opinion. And that's honestly a win for Portland if they can pull a trade off with the Clippers. I know you don't get picks, but I think you got your young stars set. Like, picks are used to draft stars and depth, and you have your 2 stars, and you're starting to get depth. So I wouldn't be too concerned with that, in my opinion. And that's all for today. And comment down your thoughts on the 4 landing spots. And again, make sure you like and subscribe. Even share this with your friends. Repost on your Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Just post it wherever you can. It would mean a lot to me. But I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. I think I'm at 84 right now. But maybe you'll be 100 if you haven't subscribed yet. But as always, this has been Bold Hoops with Jay Hoopa. Bye.